Hello, True Tunes listeners and fellow travelers. This is Andy Zipf. I'm coming to you from my garage in St. Johns County, Florida, right outside Jacksonville, and I'm looking at my son's balance bike in a Tyrannosaurus Rex costume.
Listen to better music and listen to music better. Welcome to True Tunes at 45 RPM, the short form version of the ongoing conversation you'll hear on the True Tunes podcast and in the digital pages at truetunes.com. And now your host, John J. Thompson.
Hello. Today we have something really special for you. One of our favorite indie singer-songwriters has a stunning new album coming out soon, and today you get an early listen, an exclusive advance peek right here on the 45 RPM edition of the True Tunes podcast. Andy Zipf has been releasing great music for 20 years, but with the musical assistance of the amazing Jay Bellaros on drums and percussion, Jennifer Condos and Dennis Crouch on bass, and Tyler Chester on keys, his 10th album, entitled How to Make a Paper Airplane, presents his work in a wonderful setting. The members of that band have played with T-Bone Burnett, Over the Rhine, Sam Phillips, Jackson Browne, Robert Plant, and Alison Krauss, and many others, and their delicate treatment of Zipf's songs should quickly win him legions of new fans. Well, in advance of our upcoming full-length episode with Andy, we are thrilled to bring you this special, live, acoustic solo performance of his new single, Did You Know I Was a Ghost? So, I take you now to a garage outside of Jacksonville, Florida.
When I wrote this song, I was in the stairwell of the church where I am the director of music and artist in residence. It has very high ceilings, cinder block walls, tile floors, so it's very reverberant in there. Lots of vibe. And I was playing that chorus chord progression on my $75 classical guitar that I got off of Craigslist, which is tough to keep in tune. And I was just singing that chorus, Did you know I was a ghost? It's weird, man. I just kind of thought that was funny, and then started to elaborate on that idea in the verses. And I thought it was more just playing with metaphors, but definitely in verse 2, it's just kind of about self-reflection. Did you know I was a child, and then I was a man, and then I was a picture in your hand? Without a face, nickel scratched off, some drugstore lotto ticket that got lost in the pocket of a corduroy coat. Just thinking back on my life, and I like the idea of a picture in a pocket the face has been worn off by a nickel, like a lotto ticket that you might get at a drugstore. But the song there's a lot of layers to it, and I guess I would be more interested in your interpretation as the listener, what it makes you feel and what it makes you think of. It is the first single off of my upcoming record, How to Make a Paper Airplane, which comes out March 11th. Did You Know I Was a Ghost will drop February 25th. But I thank you for listening, and I want you to, and I'm sure you have already done this, but I want you to share True Tunes with as many people as you can, because these conversations are so helpful and so important. I just listened to the Bruce Coburn one and was immensely inspired. So I want to thank John for this opportunity to share my song and story with you, and take care wherever you are. Did you know I was a ghost, a feather in a flame? You struck the match and then you wrote my name in the fading smoke with the cold hush left. That busted window pane still holds our breath. Did you hear that snap, that cracking twig? Well, I was out back creeping, then I tripped on a couple of rocks in a garden gnome. This used to be the place that I called home. Did you know I am a ghost? It's a weird man I am. child, and then I was a man, and then I was a picture in your hand, without a face, nickel scratched off, some drugstore lotto ticket that got lost in the pocket of a corduroy coat that I can't bring myself to wear no more. Reminds me of what doesn't last, and all the pieces that fell through the cracks. Did you know, I am a ghost, a strange man. I am spirit and bone. I am a ghost that you know. I was a ghost. I am a ghost. It's weird, man. Spirit and bone, I'm a ghost, did you know?
Thanks, Andy. That was so cool. Our full conversation with Mr. Zipf is coming very soon. In the meantime, you can find a lot more about him, his Patreon program, and more at thecowardschoir.com. Here comes the runout groove. That's our cue that it's time to go. If you dig the show, please subscribe and spread the word. Also, please leave us a review and rating on Apple Podcasts. Subscribe to our email list at truetunes.com. Follow us on Facebook at TrueTunesNow, and find and follow our weekly Spotify Gallery Stage mixtape. You can find me on Twitter at John J. Thompson and on Instagram at TheOnlyJJT and at TrueTunesMusic. And you can support this show through our patreon.com/TrueTunes community or via a one-time tip located on the show notes page. There's also some sweet swag available at truetunes.threadless.com. Tell your friends about the show, post it on your socials, and let us know what you think.
True Tunes at 45 RPM is produced by John J. Thompson and Bruce A. Brown for Gyroscope Productions and is intended for the private use of our listening audience. The contents are protected by US copyright law and are the intellectual property of Gyroscope Productions, with the exception of songs or clips that are from previously copywritten materials. Everything on this episode is used by permission or under fair use provisions. Thanks for listening. Cheers. We'll see you next time.